Welcome to Lesson 18, which is the surface area of a cube. And during this lesson, we are going to write a formula to help us find the surface area of a cube. Okay, so this is going to be the shortcut to what we have been doing before. Before we've been finding each side individually and then adding them together at the end. Now you're going to learn the shortcut, the faster way to do it. Okay, so let's review exponents to start off. Okay, so it says select the greater expression without calculating the value of each pair. Be prepared to explain your choices. Okay, so we have 10 times 3 or 10 cubed. Remember 10 cubed means 10 times 10 times 10. Okay, well 10 times 3 is only 30 and 10 times 10 is already 100. So 10 cubed is the greater choice here. Okay, 13 squared is equal to 13 times 13, or we have 12 times 12. Okay, since 13 is a bigger number, 13 squared is greater. Okay, and here we have 97 plus 97 plus 97 plus 97 plus 97 plus 97, or 5 times 97. Well, let's count over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 97s over here, so a group of 6 is bigger than a group with 5. All right, let's move down to the net of a cube. It says that a cube has edge length of 5 inches. Draw a net for this cube and label the sides. Okay, go ahead and pause the video and draw the net. Then you can hit resume and compare your net to mine. Remember, yours might look a little bit different, but we'll still get the same answers over here. Okay, so hit pause and then draw your cube. Okay, remember, your answer may be different than mine. Okay, so answers vary. Okay, a cube, we know that a cube is made up of all squares. So I'm going to start with my base. Okay, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, and my top. Okay, it says to label its side with measurements. Okay, so all of my measurements are going to be 5. And this can start to be a little bit messy, so if need be, you can label on the inside. Okay, all of my squares are 5. Okay, so it says, what is the shape of each face? Well, each face is a square because a cube is made up of only squares. What is the area of each face? So if we pick one, we have 5 times 5, or 5 squared, which gives us 25 units squared. Okay, what is the surface area of the cube? So we can solve this a couple ways. We have 25 for 1 times 6 of them, which gives us 150 units squared. Okay, we could also solve this by doing 5 times 5 times 5. Just kidding. Scratch that. We are not getting to that yet. That's for the volume. Okay, now let's go to the volume. Okay, the volume of a cube can be found by multiplying your 3 dimensions. So 5 times 5 times 5 is 125 units squared. Okay, sorry for getting a little bit ahead of myself there. Alrighty, let's try a second cube. Okay, it has an edge length of 17. So pause the video. Okay, draw a similar net, label all their options, and then answer the questions. Hit play when you're ready, and you can compare your answers to mine. Okay, so if I'm going to draw a cube, it's going to look very similar, if not the exact same to up there. Okay, we're going to have 6 squares. Okay, and we can label them each 17. Okay, so explain why the area of each face of the cube is 17 square units. Okay, well, the shape is a square. So that means that the length and width are equal to each other. So they're both 7. both 17, so 17 squared could be the area. Okay, write an expression for the surface area in square units. Okay, so 17 squared is the area of 1, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, so 17 squared times 6 would give us the surface area. Okay, write an expression for the volume. Okay, volume is length times width times base, so 17 cubed. Okay, when you're ready, you can flip the page. This is a very short lesson compared to the last couple that we have been doing. Now we have kind of a challenge. It says that a cube has a side length of s. So they want us to draw the cube and then answer the questions. Okay? It's going to look similar to the first two that we did. This time I'm going to put the top over here. Okay? And you can label all of your s's. Okay? Write an expression for the area of each face. So the face would be equal to 7 squared, which we could write inside each of these. Okay? Now it says write an expression for the surface area. Well, you can see we have 6 times s squared because we have 6 of those. And the volume would be equal to s cubed. All right? So very short summary here. It says that the volume of a cube with edge length s is equal to s cubed. So s times s times s. Right? If a cube has 6 faces and they are all identical squares, so the surface area would be equal to 6 times s squared, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and each one is equal to s squared. Okay, when you're ready, you can show the notes to your sub, and then you can begin on your practice problems. If you have any questions from Friday, Monday, or Tuesday, we will be spending all day Wednesday reviewing any questions that you guys have.